Hello, good morning. Welcome to another video from TW White & Sons. Okay, so we've taken this CX-5 in part exchange. This is a car that we originally sold from new and have serviced. The car's done about 44,000 miles, and this is the top of the range CX-5. So this has the 2.5 petrol SKYACTIV-G engine. It's the GT Sport spec. So it has all the goodies, even more so than they come as a standard. As you know, Mazdas are very, very well spec'd. This car's done, I think I mentioned, 44,000 miles, full service history with us. And this was registered in January 2021. Now, the car's in lovely condition. We just took it in, we're giving it a quick clean. I've got a wheel that's grazed there. The other wheels are untouched. That will be obviously refurbished. I'm going to give the car a good valet and put it through our workshop, and anything that requires doing shall be done. Now, these are really good value for money, and I'll tell you for why. If you were to buy this new, it would actually tip over the £40,000 mark, which means for the first 5 years of the car's life, the road tax is very expensive. It's like £500. It's like a showroom tax. I call it the fat cat tax. But these, when these were sold new, these were under £40,000. So these will be your usual, what is it these days, I think it's about £180. Okay, so that's why I think personally this is great value for money over the slightly newer cars, which tipped over the £40,000 mark. Okay, and are essentially the same. So this, the name's changed just to confuse me. I've only just got my head around it. These are now called a Takumi, all right? But this is the GT Sport. Now, let me run through the spec. There is so much spec, but I'll run you through all the highlights. Now, it's got the SKYACTIV-G engine, which means it has cylinder deactivation. So it'll actually go down to 2 cylinders when you're sort of coasting, cruising along. You've got this immense boot, all right, and you've got these very clever little levers which will allow you to fold seats down flat. Now, I've got the seat belts around them, which is why they've not gone flat. Look at that there. Okay, so very, very versatile. My son's 4.5. Before he was born, I really couldn't give a monkey's about a boot size and, you know, how wide the rear door opens and all that sort of stuff. Now, I totally get it. There's me sort of mocking people. Oh, what do you care about a boot? And, you know, how easy it is to get a child out of a child seat and all that sort of stuff. But now I do. The car I currently drive, SUV type vehicle. In the boot of it, you've got a pedal car, radio control cars, all sorts of things. So a big boot, very important, I think, especially for families. And this definitely has that. So those seats fold down. Under here, you've got the BOSE speaker. If you wish to have a spare wheel, there is a place for one. I wouldn't really say it's necessary. Perhaps I've been quite lucky. You've got the auto tailgate. Do you know, we've never had one of them go wrong, and they've been out now since late part of 2017. I thought I'd just add that in there. But look at the rear door. The angle it opens, almost like a right angle. Now, these GTs have actually got a softer leather. It's a Nappa leather, yeah, so it's a better quality leather, and it is a very, very dark brown. Now, in the camera, I'm looking through the camera, it looks browner than than my eyes make it out to be. In the centre armrest, you have the all-important USB chargers. You've also got heated rear seats. How about that? Very considerate. You've got the black headlining in the GT as well, the sunroof. And up front, whilst we're talking about seats, you not only have heated seats, but you have air-conditioned seats. Okay, and all these knobs, switches are a chrome effect. Okay, These are a really lovely car. Now, the 2 litres we sell plenty of 2 litre autos. However, we do get complaints that they're a little bit gutless, which they are. But everyone went out and panicked and came out of their diesels, even though our diesels were Euro 6. When did this change sort of happen? About 2016, 2015. I think there was a lot of scaremongering out there about diesels. People panicked. They started buying the petrol models. So the CX-5 for the UK market was never really meant to have a petrol automatic. It was something that was introduced the latter part of 2018. So they sort of quickly made the 2 litre an auto. And to meet the demand, but they later on introduced the 2.5, and this is an all-wheel drive car as well. Okay, so it's got that extra punch. It's a little bit more sure-footed, let's say, and it comes in the high spec. So this is quite a rare car, and it kind of does everything well. You know, and they aren't very fuel efficient. You won't get any more to the gallon out of the 2 litre than you will out of the 2.5. In fact, it's probably the reverse, because the car's not labouring. Electric windows, mirrors here, lumbar support, memory seats, which you can program to your key fob. So when you're approaching the car, whoever's got the key fob, you could have a, driver 1, driver 2 key fob. Whoever's approaching the car, the seat will move. You've got, oh, there's a lot of glare here. Let me see if I can get a better angle. In fact, I'll probably shut the door. You've got this lovely TFT backlit dash. Let's get the car started. So if you just look at the dash, actually, when I start her up. Now also, if you're looking at a CX-5 and it doesn't have keys like this, it's the older model. Okay, this has the square keys and the bigger screen, so it's the same screen as you get on the current model. This is why I keep sort of drumming in about this being good value for money, because it is what you would order new now, but without the higher price and also without this sort of high road tax. Foot on the brake, press the button, and she fires up. Oh, I actually sorry I missed that. So look, the dash all lights up like so, which I think is lovely. Okay, let me put this window up. Now, there we go, that's better. So you've got, you actually have like an all-terrain mode, okay, which you don't get on the others. I think that's to come out of hills or to go down a hill. I've never really done it myself. I don't think many people will. You've got an engine eye stop, intelligent stop and start system, which is great. It's seamless. You won't even know it's happening. Lane departure warning. You've got parking sensors front and rear, but you've also got cameras front and rear and on the side, which is why you've got this view button. So let me show you. That is the front. That is the back. They are the sides. Yeah, very clever. Steering wheel's all in great shape. You've got paddle shifts as well. So that's something you got on the later cars. Auto lights, wipers, they're LED, they're adaptive, they're amazing. I can see more at night than I can in the day. You've got the heads-up display, which is all adjustable. Okay, not one of these silly flappy things that come up, which we had on our earlier cars, which I didn't really like. These ones that are projected on the screen are superb. And this bigger screen, the new software, much nicer indeed. There was a little interim period where it didn't have this software, but you got a slightly bigger screen. But this is the new screen, as I say, with the new software, which has some interesting things. Look at this. I want to share this with you. Energy flow monitor. So look, cylinder deactivation status. It'll let you know when it goes down to 2 cylinders. This is a mild hybrid, i.e. loop. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cells in this battery here, which will charge up. Currently it's 2 are charged. What it will do is, when you're slowing down, braking, it will charge this battery. So the energy loss that you'd normally lose, the kinetic energy you'd normally lose, will charge this battery here, which will run the ancillaries on the car, therefore less strain on the alternator, less strain on the engine, and uses less fuel. That's what we care about, using less fuel, because it will cost you less money, but also it's great for the environment. Okay, so when you hit reverse, you get the reverse camera. Now look at that, I'm square on in this parking space. Okay, and that's from the dynamic lines. I wouldn't be able to do that otherwise, I really wouldn't. So you got your information there, all right. Entertainment, the car has a DAB radio, it has Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, so you can stream bits and pieces. If you don't want to use that, you can also stream anything through the Bluetooth. The phone system is very easy to use, very quick as well. It's not one of these slow systems. Sat-nav's brilliant. I've used this system to travel across Europe. Comes in very handy. Cash dispenser. They're going to be out. They're going to be obsolete soon, I think. Petrol stations, restaurants. But you can also use your sat-nav app of choice. I know a lot of people use Waze, Google Maps. Google Maps is something I would use if I'm in a car without sat-nav. I do have some very old cars that sometimes I drive. I'm a bit of a sucker for classic cars, so I'll pop the cradle up there and put on Google Maps, but you can use that on this as well. Okay, settings, in-vehicle set display settings, active driving display. You can change all the angles, etc. with that. Sound settings, it's got a BOSE premium sound system. It's amazing, come and try it out. Safety settings, you've got driver assistance systems, speed limit sign alert, speed limit sign threshold, driver attention alert. I'm going to turn that on. That will let you know if you're showing signs of fatigue. Not that, you know, you probably would be able to you know, tell yourself that, but it's always to get a reminder, you know, come on, you know, time to take a break. It's quite spooky actually. You kind of yawn and think time for a comfort break, and it'll let you know, so kind of reading your mind. Lane departure warning, look, I'm going to turn that on, so the steering wheel will vibrate should I veer out of a lane without indicating. Blind spot monitoring, so if somebody was to undertake you or overtake you, it'll let you know. Active safety, lane keep assist system, so steering wheel you'll feel the steering wheel pulling left and right to keep you within the white lines. Of course you can turn that off, all right, but it's all good stuff. And it's not, is it intrusive? I wouldn't say so. And you can change things like, you know, late, early, etc. Collision avoidance, so you've got smart brake system, smart city brake system. It'll actually apply the brakes, you know. Has saved me a few times at roundabouts when I thought the car in front is going as I'm looking right. So all really, really good stuff, which I think is very important on a family car. I've become very safety conscious since being a father. Never thought I would, but yes, very much so. Climate control, air conditioning, air conditioned seats. So I'm going to put mine on actually, air conditioned seat. Now look at this will save an argument. So look, left side heated, right side air conditioned, and then you've got dual zone climate, so that could save a domestic. 6-speed auto transmission with a torque converter, which is great because it's seamless. It doesn't roll back on hills. It's what people expect from an automatic gearbox, in my opinion, that is. Okay. Now we've got a full service history with the car. As I say, it was supplied by us in January 2021 and serviced with us in November 2021, yeah, and then again in September 2022. Okay, now this car had a replaced speedo at 31434, all documented. Okay, we changed the speedo, there was a fault with it, documented, so then it starts again. Okay, so at the moment it's showing 13110, so you add that onto 31454, so that's the mileage, approximately 44,000 miles. So all documented by us. Okay, brilliant. Okay, now a few things. The car is a Mazda used approved car, so it will come with a Mazda used approved warranty, which is branded ZZ Plus. It comes with roadside assistance. It comes with roadside assistance for a year, and that is home start. That is European cover. Yeah, that is it's definitely worth the paper it's printed on. Unlike some complimentary roadside assistance, which kind of force you to upgrade for it to be any good. The warranty is superb. It comes with MOT insurance for the first year, and I must say it is fantastic. We used to use third-party warranties, and I really don't think they're worth it, apart from a select few, but the Mazda one is absolutely superb. It's a follow-on from the manufacturers, and we even put them on our non-franchise cars that we sell out of area because of the roadside assistance, and we know they're sort of no quibble. All right, so warranty, we do have warranty extension facilities. We have the best part exchange facility. I tell you why, because we want your part exchange. We actually do want it. Okay, and 9.999 times out of 10 you'll get the best deal with a part exchange. Okay, but please do punch your reg number in and do all those things we're heavily encouraged to do. Or get in touch with us and we can do that for you. Okay, we want you to have an enjoyable, seamless buying experience. Sorry, I forgot to say it's got adaptive cruise control as well, which is superb. So if you've dealt with us before, thank you for considering us again. And if you haven't, check out our reviews. There's about 500 there now, and we started getting into reviews about 10 years ago. It gives you a good representation of what sort of people we are to do business with. Okay, so we've spoken about Partex. We've got great finance facilities. Please do inquire. Okay, part exchange facilities second to none. Warranty extension facilities, but remember you get that first year warranty from us, and it is a Mazda warranty, and that's free of charge. I can send you more photos, videos, more specific things on the vehicle, any information. Please just get in touch, and should that be outside our regular business hours, don't let that put you off. Pick up the phone if the phone's your thing. Leave a voicemail. We will call you back. We get pinged on our phones, and your number will come up, or if it's anonymous, just leave us your number. We'll call you back. We don't mind responding out of hours. Okay, so thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. I have really enjoyed doing this, and we look forward to hearing from you. Bye bye.